Hello, hello, Sagittarius. How you guys doing this morning? Welcome. Hey, my name is Patty. I've been gone for a little bit. I've been actually sort of up and down a little bit. It's been a rough couple months, and so some of you have known that I haven't been very consistent. It's been a very stressful couple of months, so I thank you for sticking in there. Thank you for holding on and wanting to still see my channel. I appreciate it. So it means a lot, more than you know. So let's get going here. Thank you. I'm going to be doing your current energies, your future energies. And for those that are new, as the deck that you just saw, that is Divine's deck. This is the question. You come to tarot for a question. And so this is his answer to you. I don't know if you're going to abide by it, listen to it, or whatever, but he's trying to talk to you. He tries to talk to you all the time. It's just that you're not paying attention. So this is going to be for you, whatever this is. I already know what he's going to say. He's coming through already. So anyway, then we'll do your current energy, future energy, and go into a reading. All right. So let's get this started. Full moon this week, you guys. You guys got a full moon and an eclipse this week. Really intense energies. Just be really mindful what is going on in your life. And I'm going to tell you, like I've told all the signs right now, be really careful of what you say, okay? Or what you are promising as well. So say, I'm going to tell this. I've told this to every single one because this is what Divine is saying. Say what you mean what you say. Don't make promises that you are not intending to keep. Don't even say you're going to do something until you're actually going to do it. So say what you mean what you say. This is a huge message from Divine for you guys this week, for everybody this week. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, somebody's going to have some abundance in work. Definitely. Somebody might be making a decision about work. 3, 6, 7. Somebody's definitely thinking about their future in their job situation, if they're going to stay in that situation or not. All right. And so Divine is saying, quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. In this, it's the number 5. It's very hard to do. When I was in martial arts, I can sleep on a dime. I'm not even a dime. It takes me a split second to fall asleep because you learn to quiet your mind. You learn to empty it. You learn how to not overthink things, because a lot of the problem is we overthink things. This is a time to release. You've got 2 number 5s. This is a new way of thinking for somebody. So to step back and really think about what you're doing and what you need to do, and allowing to release that energy and say, okay, I'm going to think about it. This is what I would like to do. And now I'm going to put it out to the universe or to Divine and see if that's what he wants me to do. But this is a time to be still. Okay. When we're still, we allow our chakras to align. When we breathe, and we breathe properly. A lot of people say, well, I breathe. No, you don't. Try one of those watches. One of the girls at work has one. Oh yeah, I guess I'm not breathing. I'm like, yeah, you're probably not, because you're breathing too shallow. Breathing actually is a very conscious thing that we do, and subconsciously that we do, especially through different stresses and things like that. So when we don't breathe, we hyperventilate, we hold our shoulders up, we don't breathe, and that throws our chakras off. Meditation, prayer, things like that, you learn how to breathe and calm yourself and to be in still with yourself and lower your energies and vibrations so that they're very calm. If you go and have an aura reading done, they'll show you that that where you're calm and where you're not. We did that a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. And it was very interesting because one of my chakras that I thought was very open actually was not. So it was like, okay, what's going on there? What am I doing? What am I not doing? And basically, I was not sharing my authentic self at that point in time. Okay. So it was just closing me up. Okay. So this is a thing that really, when you are quieting your mind and being still, this is when Divine comes in. This is when Divine, it's like opening a door. So it's like allowing that door to open a little bit more. When we allow our chakras to open, we allow the energies and the forces to be able to come in. Okay. It's not a comfortable because it's new to somebody. It's like, wow, that sounds really, 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 really weird. However, this is where your answers lie. It's the number 5. Also, it's a novice. It's something new. You're something learning. It's not comfortable. You have to practice it. It's something when you practice it more and more. It's like my breathing techniques and also clearing my mind. Now I can go to sleep on a snap. In fact, you know, I have to ask my daughter, is there anything that you want to talk to me about before I go to bed? Because she knows you're going to be asleep in an instant. Yes, I am. Doesn't matter if I'm in a storm. Doesn't matter if I'm going through hell. Doesn't matter through what I'm going on. Is I can fall asleep in a minute. Okay. It's all about training your brain, training your breathing, training your chakras and all that kind of stuff. Okay. It's not a, for some, in the beginning, it's new, so it's not comfortable. It sort of feels weird, feels odd, feels all that kind of stuff. It's not. It's just, it's your perspective. This is the future card, perspective. And this is also, too, the number 6 is about progress. So these two go hand in hand. Divine is saying, you know, it's all about your perspective, how you look at things, how you're open to things, how you're willing to allow things to be brought into your presence, because your intuition and your spirit are actually really talking. Okay. So quiet your mind. Somebody's really, really working hard. We got the 7 of Pentacles as your first card, then the 9 of Pentacles, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles. So we have a lot of Pentacles right out front of your reading. And with that, we really need to think about our work situation. Now, this work could be something that's bringing in money, or it could be just something that you're working on. Maybe you're volunteering for something that is bringing in somebody else is bringing money, maybe for a good cause. This could be whatever it is. However, you've got 2 number 2s side by side. Actually, you've got 3. This is your center of your reading. We have the Pentacles, which is in the front of your reading, and this is towards the end. These are 3 number 2s. This is something that is coming together. That, you know, it's sort of a time where you really are thinking about your future. Quiet your mind and ask Divine. Quiet your mind and ask Divine, what should I do for my future? Show me, give me a sign, give me a confirmation. What should I do? Where do you want me to go? Who do you want me to touch? What is it that I can do to service you or give you the glory for it? Because we're just the conduits. We're the resource for Divine. He's the source. So what is it that I can be a resource to somebody for? Somebody's thinking way too much because I got too much on my plate. I got too much on my plate. And that's why you're going to have a hard time making a decision, because this is in reverse. Okay. Judgment card is in reverse. And you're going to make your decision based on an earthly, secular way. And that's not what Divine is trying to do. Divine is saying, I want you to make your decision based on the second dimension, my realm, on truth, absolute truth, your authentic you. Okay. Quieting your mind to yourself. It is this is new. Because somebody says, I got too much on my plate. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't buy that. I've got too many bills. you got excuses for everything. Okay. Somebody's got excuses for everything. This is about your future. This is about your future. You've got some beautiful things coming. You know, you got the Wheel of Fortune. That's your choice. This is your challenge card. This is where your challenge is going to be, because you're struggling with it because you've got too much on your plate. And you've got something new financially possibly coming in. This could be something that a new job. This could be something that's going to bring you extra money in. This could be something, I don't know. But there is an offer there. However, don't mess it up. You're overthinking. And you got to remember, you're looking from somebody's looking from a secular, earthly perspective where you can touch, feel, well, I'll believe it when I see it. No, it's actually, you should believe it before you see it. That's when you manifest. That's when you have abundance. That's when Divine can work. Is called faith and trust. So you really want to believe before you see it. Not, I'll believe it when I see it. Because that's earthbound energy. Believing it before you see it, it's sort of like having a goal and a dream. This is what you believe and this is what you see. in the future. It's a vision. So if you don't believe in visions and goals, then you're lying to yourself, because you're always planning something, a vacation. You don't see it. You haven't seen it. You don't know if you're going to go. You don't know if there's going to be another pandemic and can't go. You don't know. Again, this is quieting your mind. Just say, you know what? Show me the way and I'll go. But there's definitely somebody's got a lot of excuses, and you're going to miss the boat, because there's two people here that are going to, the two ways you can go. Somebody's going to just stay where they're at and complain and complain and complain. And then the other person is going to say, you know what? I am going to quiet my mind. I am going to listen to my intuition and my spirit and how it wants me to go. I don't make decisions based on anything anymore unless divine tells me. The job I'm in, I didn't pick it. It was like, you will go and apply for it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get it, but I'll go and apply for it. Bang, I get the job, because he wants me there for some purpose. I don't know what it is, but I go and I obey, because something good is going to come from it. Not maybe for me, but for somebody else, because I'm not here for me. It doesn't end with me. I'm the conduit. So I listen. Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? You know what? My passport's ready. I'd like to take a vacation. Anyway, 5 of Cups. Again, this is that energy that's thinking negative, that's thinking, I can't do it. I'm not going to quiet my mind. I'm not going to slow down. I'm not going to stop 3 jobs. I'm not going to drop 1 job, because then I'm lower on money. Do you know, if divine tells you to drop a job and you're expecting those little pennies from that job, if you drop that job in obedience, then he's going to abundantly bless you. How do I know? Been there, done that. I was in that mindset before. If I stop, how am I going to make my bills? How am I going to do this? All of a sudden, the money is there, and sometimes abundantly more. And, you know, that's if you have faith and trust in believing before you see. Okay. You've got the Queen of Swords, definitely, and 2 of Wands again at the center of your reading. This is about your future. This is about your perspective. Somebody's perspective is going to change in the next month on how they look at things. Somebody's going to say, I am actually going to look at what the truth is. Truth is that everything runs not from me, but through me. And divine is the source of what is running the show, not you. All right. Okay. All right, here. So I'm going to do a reading from the moon. This is, I'm not doing really very many clarifications today, just because I got to go to work and I want to make sure I get a reading into you guys. Yeah, exactly. Show the world the real you. Show the world. I talk about taking off the mask all the time, being authentic you. Okay, it is novice. You can't find your authentic you if you aren't quiet for a moment. Again, I'll ask you the question somebody asked me. So what do you want for the next year or 5 years? What do you want? Not what somebody else wants you to be, but what do you want for that next year or 5 years? My hope and pray for you is to become more spiritual awakened, more spiritually guided and divine guided, because you will see a different way of life, and more peaceful and more loving, more caring, because divine is all about love. But this is definitely the time to show the real you. With the full moon energies, with the eclipse energies, and with all these energies that are happening with Mercury, now is the time to say what you mean what you say. What that's going to produce in you is that you're going to have to make yourself accountable. So if you say you're going to go somewhere, you're going to do it. Otherwise, that's accountability, that's structure, that's growing, that's showing obedience. Okay, and that's walking in the truth. Because if you don't go, when you say that you go, you become a liar, you become low vibrational, you become, well, you know, I intended. No, that's low vibration, because you didn't say what you meant and you didn't mean what you said. It just came out easy. It's like people who say, oh, I love you. Those 3 words come out so easy that they're very, very powerful words that people don't think at the power between them, or of the perception that somebody has of them. So be really mindful this week with this full moon energy to be you and say what you mean and mean what you say. All right. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I will see you on the full moon. It's the 18th or 19th. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell. You'll know when I'm on for the full moon. It's going to be an intense one. You got to show up for it. And if you can't, it'll be recorded because I know people have to work and have lives. So, and we'll see you on your next reading. All right. Thank you for sticking in there. Thank you so much. It's been a real rough road, and I thank you for all hanging in there. I love my community, and I love that you watch and you listen. And I hope you enjoy what I do. All right. Take care, guys, and we will see you on your next reading or on the full moon. Walk in absolute truth, love, and say what you mean what you say this week. Take care.